Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're taking a look at Treasure Map IZO and showcasing the teams that I've put together that I will be running for the start of the Treasure Map. And I gotta say, this Treasure Map was punished, man. This particular fight against Raizo and Ashura gave me such a big headache in trying to figure out. So, if you guys have any better ideas to actually take down not only the Raizo and the Ashura fight, but all of the fights, please let me know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, don't forget to put the like button for me if this helps you guys out. If you're a big old whale and you have the boosters like myself, hit that big red subscribe button and show some love in the comment section. Let me know, like I said, what you guys will be running up. If you guys want to check out the summons, the video should be up on the channel. I uploaded it yesterday. We did do a couple more multis and ended up getting Teach. So I think we ended up doing like 3 more multis on part 2. And we walked away with Teach, I think, on the 6th multi. A little bit more than I wanted to do, but look, we're here, we move. And I'm kind of glad, because, like, whilst these Treasure Map characters are on every Treasure Map banner moving forward, it is always nice to have them, because I do like playing Treasure Map in the early stages, and then once I sort of drop off, after I sort of hit the milestones, and I get kind of busy, having those boosters definitely helps. But then with the new system as well, it definitely helps out most players that don't have these boosters. So hopefully you guys didn't summon, and if you guys didn't summon, you can check out the buildable teams video. That's up on the channel as well. I will be at Super Bowl tomorrow, so I did want to get this out super early. And just for fun, let me know who you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl in the comment section below if you support the NFL. I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Fly, Philly, fly. Hopefully they get up today, because this video will be going live the day of Super Bowl. So let's break down the teams. Enough about all the pleasantries. Let's take a look at what the fights are. First fight is Raizo. Everyone gets their cooldowns, Verse Gauge, and Super Switch. Raizo gives you 5 turns of despair after sockets. 8 turns. Oh, sorry. Shout out to the Treasure Map Planner too, by the way. I forgot to mention this in the buildable teams video. I'll leave a link in the description below. Make sure to go show them some love. And it's a very good tool. I would highly recommend using it. But like I said, Raizo does 5 turns of despair after sockets. You get 5 turns of chain coefficient reduction, 5 turns of attack down if you're below 1.5 change, badly matching orbs, 3 turns of hunger, and there's a 5 turn 3 perfect barrier, as well as 99 turns of normal attacks only. I think that just like 99 turns of normal attacks only is just such a pain in the ass on Treasure Map, and I just think it shouldn't be there. As for the team, it looks a little bit like this. Basically, we're using Yamato as our captain. Yamato is going to remove the despair as captain. That's going to work great. We're going to use IZO as a wave clearer on stage 2, and then we get the chain lock moving into the final stage. That way we don't have to worry about that attack down. Zoro can remove despair. He's another option, but he's just here as a point booster for me. He's also an orb booster for the team, but look, double Yamato takes care of that as well. And then with Enel and this Raizo, the big reason I have both these characters here is they're both wave clearers, and they both have barrier pen. So depending on who's the faster wave clearer, I will keep one and then just replace the other one with like a higher point boost. But ideally, like with the chain lock, I just want to go bing bonk and then just like absolutely decimate it. And this team should be fine. But like I said, this Raizo fight kind of gave me headaches. Chain lock with IZO kick is going to get around the debuffs. Badly matching orbs, like we're just going to have to pop Yamato special on the final stage. The attack boost, get the Wano orbs over here, and then the tandem orbs here. And then we're just going to rely on these 2 characters to just hit really hard. So, should do bits, should be fine. Let's move on to the next fight. The next fight is Ashura. Dex, Quick, and Psy characters get their cooldowns, Verse Gauge, and Super Switch. And then on the final stage against Ashura, he's a strength unit that puts up 1 turn of normal attacks only. Again, so annoying. 7 turns of bind, badly matching orbs, 5 turns of color and tandem orbs being badly matching, 99 turns of delay immunity. There's an interrupt for 75%, interrupt when you do damage. So if you do a damage dealing special, you are going to take 75% of a HP cut. Not the end of the world, if I'm completely honest. Like, it's whatever. It just means it's going to take longer. On death, Ashura revives with a 1.5 million HP. Your top row gets special bind, your middle and second row get binded, and you get badly matching orbs once again. So very annoying. So you don't want to use, like, if you do damage, which pretty much all these characters do, unfortunately, but it's not the end of the world, because you just cop the 75% HP cut. I'm using Ace Yamato on this particular team. If we go here, I'm using Ace Yamato. They remove bind, they remove special one in their captain ability, which works great. However, they do damage, which is kind of annoying now that I'm looking at that. Roger's here for the revive. We're just going to bink Roger on the revive. He does 1.5 million fixed damage. Luffy's an attack booster. Like, Robin's a conditional booster. But I'm probably going to look at replacing Luffy now that I just realized that that interrupt is on damage. Zora's a wave clearer, and then we just have Rainbow Orbs with Shirahoshi. This particular fight, as I mentioned, was so arrogant. I feel like just bringing Ace Yamato is a must, because then you don't have to worry about the bind, you don't have to worry about the special bind, and then Roger just helps infinitely on the revive there. It is a downside that you have to bring like a friend captain Roger. However, you don't have to. Like, you can just put Roger on the team, run double Ace Yamato, but I feel like this is going to work nicer. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below what you guys have put together for this team, because this Ashura Doji fight is just, it's so freaking annoying. On to Denjiro now. Denjiro gives quick dex and side characters cooldowns verse and super switch. You get 2 turns of special reverse on your top row. You get 5 turns of attack down, 7 turns of paralysis, and 5 turns of extra paralysis on row 2 and 3. This paralysis only triggers if your characters are is above 40 cost. The same with the special reverse, but with the team that I put together, it doesn't really matter. 99 turns of normal attacks only. You have blind and there's a barrier, so utilizing Sugar here is just so good. This here isn't detrimental because our captains pretty much aren't going to be using their specials anyway. So that doesn't matter too much. But the idea here is just to use the super switch of Kaido Crew. That way you can switch into the, what's it called? The quick variation, and then you'll be good to go there. Dovey can remove the attack down, and then you just use Sugar to turn everyone into bears. Hina can be your orb booster as well. That also works great. And then Bulger's here as a point booster. Just put whatever the hell you want here. Basically, Sugar and Dofi just take care of this fight completely. And, like, you don't have to worry about anything else. As for the next fight, where you do come up against Kinemon, and Kinemon is very arrogant, because you do want to bring a Rayleigh Gaban friend. If you don't have Rayleigh Gaban, you're in for a bad time. Free Spirits, Cerebral Slashes get their cooldowns verse and Super Switch. Kinemon has 3 million HP to start with. Like, that's just absurdly high. You get 7 turns of attack down. Again, just Rayleigh Gaban. 99 turns of normal attacks only. Once again, like, Treasure Map with normal attacks only is just so gross. 7 turns of Special Blind, 5 turns of Burn, Bomb, Empty Block Orbs, 1 turn of Special Orb Block, and then 4 turns of Resilience. On death, Kinemon comes back with 50% HP and only allows you to use 1 special on the revive. So, very, very annoying fight, by the way. Like, this and the Ashura Doji fight, super, super annoying. But the team that I did put together utilizes Rayleigh Gaban, double Rayleigh Gaban. And then we have Hiyori here to give us Wano Orbs. Brook is just a wave clearer for turn 1, and then we have Kid and Law as a wave clearer for turn 2. They're going to carry the end of turn damage into the final stage. However, end of turn damage won't work on the resilience for the revive, because once Kinemon revives, he still has the resilience, right? So the idea is on the revive just to pop Nami. She's going to give us a bit more damage, so that way we can actually take out that 50% HP. She's base stat, she gives the chain boost. She works great, and then this team should be absolutely fine. Rayleigh Gaban, there, like I said, attack down and silence removal is so key, because there's literally no other, if you go like this, there's like no other silence reducers besides like Chopper. Like, Chopper's probably your best option, because he can remove Burn as well, but like, it's not 7 turns, so that's super, super annoying. Onto Oden now, the first of the final boss, I should say. Dex Quick and Psy again, cooldowns, verse gauge, super switch, all the good stuff. On stage 2, you get a 50% HP cut. There's 5 turns of attack down, 5 turns of resilience, 5 turns of damage reduction, and delay immunity. Then on stage 3, you get 5 turns of paralysis, 5 turns of defense up, 1 turn of special rewind, 5 turns of threshold, and delay immunity. A lot of annoying stuff. We're basically just bringing the batch here. I don't know if they're... Yeah, the batch aren't in the calculator, so that's fine. Whitebeard can do end of turn damage, and then you just build the rest of the team out with powerhouse units. Wiper's just here for points. You don't need Wiper at all. The problem with this team, and the point boosted team actually, is this spot here, you need to bring a damage reduction remover. This one here. And like, I think the idea is to put Nami on this team. I don't really know, because Whitey Bay only boosts powerhouse and slashes, which is very annoying because you don't have like that many options. However, I don't know what like, or if this is going to be a big deal, because to get around the resilience on this team, you just have Whitebeard's end of turn. But you can actually use his super class to extend an orb boost. With this team, you can use Whitey Bay to actually remove the attack down. And once you do that, you get a chain boost. Whitebeard can extend the orb boost. So I put Zoro on Whitey Bay because Whitey Bay does damage. And then you can just basically extend that for 2 turns. So you carry that into the final stage. And then Whitebeard becomes an attack booster. The team doesn't have an attack booster, so that works great. And then you still have the orb boost of Zoro. It's going to work great for the final stages. And if you need to in the early stages, just bink this. So that way you can just use the attack boost of Whitebeard. On the final stage, I think, do you do damage? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. You do damage, so you could use the support of X-Drake here, just to make Whitebeard hit a little bit harder. But other than that, like, that's the big problem here, is this here. If it becomes a serious issue, I will just, like, look at bringing a damage reduction move up, maybe just bring, like, Nami across. See what happens there. But the idea was just to keep the 24.84 times points and move on from there. As for IZO, we're basically just bringing the batch and the new legends. End of turn damage on turn 4. There's Bind, Free Spirit, Powerhouse Strikers get their cooldowns, and Verse and all that good stuff. You get 3 turns of Paralysis, 1 turn of Despair Off Sockets, Block Orbs, and 99 turns of Delay. On stage 5, there is Resilience again, Damage Reduction, a Barrier for 10 mil, 7 turns of Silence, 5 turns of an attack down of 90% if you're below 2.5 of the chain. You take extra damage and you can't use a chain lock or addition to the chain. On death, you cop 50,000 damage as well. Very, very annoying. So the idea here is to use Whitey Bay on turn 2. So that way you can carry into the chain boost. And then use the super switch of Rayleigh Gaban to actually remove all of this nasty stuff. Bind, Paralysis. To get around Despair, Whitey Bay does that, and then she also rotates the Block Orbs. And then the final stage, basically, Marco and Blackbeard will take care of the rest. And then you have damage with Whitebeard and Rayleigh Gaban. So it's going to work fine with the booster team here. It's just this team, I don't know how it's going to go. As to the rest of the teams, like, honestly, this treasure map was very hard to build for. It seemed very finicky and very challenging to just put together some of these earlier fights. And we'll have to wait and see how they really perform in terms of, like, speed. I'm really interested here what we can do in terms of just a different attack booster. Just because I really don't want to do damage. I would love to not do damage on Ashura Doji. And then that way we could just basically kill. Like, I mean, we could probably, like, take you off and then just run you as our damage. Because what, you do color affinity and orbs and you just don't... You don't, what do you do? Strikers, attack, and color affinity. So, like, you could do that and then just, like, allow Robin to hit really hard. Like, these guys are getting a 6+, which is hype as hell. Which means Robin will hit really, really hard. I guess we could just do that. That could definitely work. And then, yeah, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that just to save that interrupt, because that's going to save us a lot of time. But, like I said, let me know what you guys are running in the comment section below. Do you have any ideas to improve the teams? I would love to know, because treasure map's all about speed for me, and that's where we're at. But, like, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. Please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's